So, Will, what did you make us?
Well, we had a mostly Tex-Mex flavor palette, so I kind of seasoned everything with cumin and chili powder, and went from there. We have soft tacos with chips and salsa.
What?
So I quick pickled the cucumbers and the green onions because I did that last time and it worked pretty well.
Very nice.
I cooked the spaghetti squash because with this list of ingredients, I pretty much had to put things on top of spaghetti squash or put spaghetti squash into tortillas. And I went with the latter. Put in some black beans. Put in some chorizo sausage because we wanted to add a bit of flavor.
Nice.
Yeah, that was all the ingredients, I think.
That is fantastic.
And I took the other half of the tortillas because I wanted a side dish. I fried them up in some oil with some salt and
Yum-yums.
put in the last of our red salsa. So,
And I may have already cheated and eaten some of that. And then there's spiralized cucumber in water
yes.
because it's tasty.
yeah, I took the extra cucumber that I was quick pickling, and I put it in our drinks because, you know,
So
surface area.
where's the little baby cucumber?
Oh, mine is here, but yours. Pause.
While Will is running to the kitchen, Riker would like to say that he would like his set. So I don't know if you guys could hear his little like, sounds. But everything smells delicious, and Riker knows it is delicious. All right, so where is the little cucumber? And Riker is fascinated by the little cucumber.
So the cucumber was too small to really fill a taco, so I decided it would be a drink garnish. So I took orange wedges and half of the cucumber, and it was meant to be a drink garnish.
Yay!
So.
Fabulous. Riker is sad that it's not for him.
He wanted it, despite... He's got good faith that whatever it is, it's me, because I cooked it.
He's sitting at very good attention. He's a good boy, yes. And only staring at you because you're the only one holding food or who was holding food.
So hopefully it turns out okay.
All right. Everything was so tasty. So by the way, I had a meeting that I was in and I could smell all the tasty smells from my room. And so when I finally got to come out, I was like, the smells, I must eat the things from the smells. I felt like the dog.
Yeah. So how was the spaghetti squash as like a substitute for burrito rice or whatever?
So I thought it worked really well. So like flavor-wise, consistency-wise, I thought it worked really well. Something Will and I were talking about while we were munching is that I feel like it takes away from the usual entertainment value of the spaghetti squash because usually you're like, oh my gosh, it's a squash, but it's like spaghetti noodles. It's amazing. So it felt kind of like cheating to eat it this way, but it was good. I mean, it tastes fine. There was nothing wrong with it aside from the like, oh, but I can't twirl it on my fork. Sad face.
So this was the first time I played with a spiralizer. Any thoughts on the spiralizing? Did that make the pickles more pickly because there's more surface area, or the cucumber water more cucumbery?
So it might actually work well just because it's kind of like a mandolin, but maybe easier. I don't know. Our mandolin's pretty easy.
They're both easy.
But so because there's definitely like a lot of cucumber flavor in the water, like really, really quickly, and I put that to like the surface area added from the spiralizer. As far as the pickles go, they're still tasty.
They taste like pickles?
They taste like pickles.
Right.
So it didn't do anything wrong.
Success?
Yeah. And if you think it's easier than using a knife, then cool.
It's more interesting than using a knife.
Excellent. That's a good sign. Also, the chips are so crunchy and delicious. They make the best sound.
So yeah, next time I'm totally doing those with cinnamon sugar, but
I mean, they're good.
they work pretty well as tortilla chips. But
yeah.
tortilla chips are just inherently worse than their delicious cinnamon alternative.
Yeah.
So
And adding the chorizo, I thought was a good move because the black beans, the cucumber, everything else doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. So I thought the chorizo was a good call.
the chorizo added a lot of flavor. It didn't add a ton of meatiness because there wasn't a lot of chorizo,
It's not what chorizo is for, though.
but it added a lot of flavor.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Thank y'all. I guess we'll see you next week.
That's good. Bye.
Bye.
Sometimes your humans will do a cooking show every week. And every week, when you know they have made the delicious things, you wait patiently for them to give you your food.
Patiently.
So here I am, waiting for my humans to give me, hopefully, their food, because it smells delicious. But otherwise, I am laying down by my bowl, waiting for my dinner. So be good to your humans, and perhaps remind them that you deserve tasty things.
And you're starving.
Bud, you good boy? Yeah? Here, Bud. Oh, I dropped it. See if it makes a good crunch sound when the dog eats it.
I like it when they burn chips. Then they might be willing to share.
Nom 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 nom.